Good afternoon, my name is Christopher Shaw and my student code is SCSWK2400052 and my lecturer is Miss Catherine Lawai. Today I'm going to do the presentation for the OSH communication for the subject code OSHC 2613, assignment A1 for the presentation on OSH communication issue and consultation for Wisma Merdeka shopping mall. Here are the objectives for the assignment. And Wisma Merdeka, this is the basic information for Wisma Merdeka. Wisma Merdeka is a shopping mall located in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, and it was opened in the 1980s. Yeah, and is the city oldest and most established shopping mall. Wisma Merdeka is a well-known shopping mall in Kota Kinabalu. The mall operation goes into retail, commercial, and real estate. And additionally, there are numerous of tenants, employees working in the mall and the various retail outlets, restaurants, and other businesses. And this mall operation including daily cleaning, maintenance, security patrols, handling deliveries, and managing public events. And here are the nature of business for Wisma Merdeka with retail services, we have property management, we have tenant management, we have maintenance and operation and marketing promotions. For the case study background, Wisma Merdeka is a multi-story retail hub with diverse tenants and involve complex OSH management because it mixes public traffic with technical maintenance. So why is it significant? Because effective OSH communication ensures that hazards are addressed before they become accidents, protecting both employees and thousands of visitors who visit Wisma Merdeka daily. And why is OSH communication is crucial? Because effective OSH communication is particularly critical in shopping malls, where risks include fire emergency, chemical exposures, slip and trip hazard, and equipment-related accident. If the communication fails in such environment can lead to severe consequences, including injuries, regulatory violation, and business interactions. And this presentation analyzed two real OSH communication problems at Wisma Merdeka and propose a structured consultation approach to address these two issues. The importance of OSH communication issue, number one, because effective OSH communication ensures that hazards are clearly understood, instructions are followed correctly, and workers feel safe to report the issues. The poor communication can also lead to accident and near miss, confusion during emergencies, and conflict between management and workers. So here are the two real communication issues that has been identified. Issue number one, unclear communication of fire emergency procedure to tenants and workers. The explanation for this issue number one is the fire emergency procedure existed but was not clearly explained to the tenants. New workers are not properly briefed. During these fire drills conducted, participation is inconsistent and instructions during the drills are not clear. And who was involved in this issue is the mall management, including tenants, shop workers, security team, our SHO team, our SSO, and also our customer. And how these issues happen is during the fire drills, a small fire accident in the kitchen fire, and its location that involve food court, retails, and also commons area. And it happens during the peak business hours. And what are the possible causes? The possible causes is due to the poor communication between management and tenants, and fire instruction displayed but not explained. These language barriers among the workers, because we have Chinese workers, we have the Bumiputra workers, and also foreigners workers such as Chinese and Taiwan, and lack of feedback from workers after the drills. The impact on the safety of this issue is panic during the emergencies that causes a delay in evacuations, and at the same time increase the risk of injuries or fatalities, which means it indirectly it becomes an ineffective emergency response, and it can lead to a potential legal and reputational damage to Wisma Merdeka. The corrective measure for this issue is that we have two. One is informal and one is formal. So the informal consultation is during the method that we use is we have a toolbox talk or toolbox meeting, informal briefing to the stakeholder that involve our SHO, our security personnel, and also the tenant representative. And the feedback how the feedback is collected is through the open discussion, the Q&A session, and observation during the drills. And of course, all this has been recorded and been followed up. A key point noted by our SHO, action list for improvement, and follow-up briefing for the incoming training fire drill. Our formal consultation here is that we have the method is through our safety and health committee meeting, or we have an emergency response team meeting. So that involve a stakeholder involvement, our mall manager like me, our safety officers, our tenant representative, our security contractor, as well as our emergency response team. And this feedback has been collected through the agenda-based discussion. A formal meeting has been minuted, a formal feedback from tenants, and also review of the fire drill performance. And we do a follow-up through these meeting minutes and assign corrective measures and also review in the next committee meetings. The second issue here is the poor communication of hazard reporting and maintenance issues. The explanation for this issue are the workers notice hazards such as slippery floor, broken tiles, and faulty lighting. However, hazards are not reported promptly and workers are unsure who to inform. And the staff that involved is including the cleaning staff, the maintenance team, the retail workers, supervisors, as well as the SHO. And how this issue happened? This issue happened during a daily operations and during the cleaning activities, and the locations they identify is in the toilet, escalator, and as well as car parks. And the timing is especially during the busy timing hours. The possible causes for this is that there is no clear reporting channel. Workers fear being blamed, and the language and literary barriers because most of the cleaners and also the security, they are not well educated, and lack of feedback after the reporting. How is it impact on the safety? Because this can increase the chances of slip, trip, and fall accident, and it also causes a repeated near miss and delayed corrective action and low safety reporting culture at Wisma Merdeka. Excuse me. Therefore, to address this issue number 2, we have an informal consultation, a method on-site discussion walkabout, which involve our supervisors, cleaning staff, and maintenance personnel. And the feedback was collected due to a face-to-face discussion, observation at the work areas, and immediate clarification on the issue. And how we do the recording and follow-up, of course, we take picture, and the supervisor have their own logbook, a simple checklist, and immediate corrective, and we get the maintenance team to do the immediate repair or get the contractors to get the immediate repair. And of course, we also have a formal consultation through a hazard reporting system and review meeting that involve a stakeholder, our SHO, our mall management, and our contractor supervisors. And all these feedbacks has been collected through a hazard report forms, incident near miss report, and review during the scheduled meeting. And how we follow up is through a formal hazard registered and corrective action tracking and monthly review. The key lessons that we have learned from this case study is the proactive consultation prevents incident, regular engagement with workers identify hazard before they cause harm. Multiple communication channels are essential. Rely on single method like email exclude significant portion of the workforce. Language and literature adaptation is crucial. Effective safety communication must account for diverse workforce capability. Formal and informal method complement each other. Daily interactions build trust that enhance participation and structured committees. And documentation drive accountability, clear records of And also follow-up action can be taken and to compliance and to measure on the improvement. And why is it important for integrated consultant approach? This is to these two informal and formal consultation strategy address both issues, demonstrate how formal and informal methods created comprehensive safety communication system. Informal consultant like safety hurdles and toolbox provide immediate practical communications, and formal consultation through committees working through groups through a process, a systematic process. And of course, this is integrated approach to transform OSH communication from a management directive. By implementing this measure, Wisma Merdeka can develop a robust safety culture where all stakeholders actively participate. And then to controlling and also reducing the accident and improve regulatory compliance and enhance operating resilience. The conclusions and summary for the key lesson is OSH communication failures can escalate risk in the public workplace. Both informal and formal consultation are essential. Workers involved improve hazard identification. And also the importance of corrective action is it builds trust between tenants and management, ensure faster hazard resolution and clearer emergency response, strengthen safety culture and higher risk, improve safety culture, and the encourage two-way communication between workers and the management, prevent accidents and near miss to ensure legal compliance. The most important is the outcome. The outcome for Wisma Merdeka is to have a safer shopping environment for public and more proactive approach for the safety culture for all the staff. And here are the references that I have gathered for this presentation. Here ends my assignment, a presentation. Thank you very much.